Hey guys, welcome to another episode. So sorry about the cutout. I figured out what was causing it. I guess my graphic card has a setting where you can decide if you want to stream a game or something. But the hotkey was Alt-Z, so I was hitting it quite a bit by accident. But I fixed it, turned that off. Gonna try the Infested Cellar in Doom instead of going back for the Purgatory quest. I'd killed Mordessa and I checked all her drops, which I guess was kind of lucky, even though it caused me to shut my game down after 15 minutes into the quest. But I mean, what can you do? Kind of curious to see how much damage I'll do. Whoops. Or I guess how easy this quest will be in comparison to before. It was already fairly easy considering it was Doom last time I did it, but I mean, with the new stat increases, I'm gonna see if the same items with just better stats is really that big of a deal. So far, it seems to be a big deal. And also I'm curious to see what the drops are going to be like now that I have higher stats. I'm sure that this should give me a decent baseline to work with. Right now I'm still in, male armor. I'm pretty sure that I could move it up to plate armor if I get a decent drop here. It does say difficulty of Doom. I guess I'm just curious because I see that the treasure chests are where they were in normal mode. But I'm thinking what actually is happening here is there's different map layouts for the quest that Mortar is set up so that it's, a different experience every time. Which is pretty cool. I honestly didn't expect it with the new quest. I thought maybe he did it with Chamber of Bone, I remember. But I thought it was more so the classic ones, not really these ones. But anyway, that's cool. I dare say, this may be faster than Save Scumming, the Slain Hero, or Garbad the Weak. Because, I mean, what was this? This was just 4 minutes, and I've talked for at least a minute of them. And I just have access to 3 times 8. It's 24 items, plus 1 ring dropped, so that's a pretty good rate of items. actually like when the chest is over here because it makes a little funnel that works pretty well. It saves me casting wall all the time. Elixir dexterity, there we go. Also, the experience isn't that bad in this quest. And it's really fast to find. It's like, you go right down to caves, and then that opens up this, the door to the barn, so... There we go, plate armor. Let's see what this is like. 78 armor class. 177 dexterity. Well, that's probably the most strength that I could afford to use on a plate, but at the same time, that's not really close to the max dexterity I could have, so this may be the second highest plate that I could get. The DFE is crazy on that though, 23? That's like an entire 3 stats on top of what I have. It's really quite impressive. Alright, time to identify some stuff, I think. .23 to magic, and it's a basic belt, so even though it takes a lot of stats, it is a basic belt that eventually every class could use, so I will hold on to this. It's not a bad ring. Not terrific, but I don't know. I think it might be worth holding on to.
I can't carry anymore.
It's weird picking up all these items and they're like actually not red. For a change. Ooh, faster attack can drop here. Probably get some decent weapons then.
I can't carry anymore. I have no room.
Okay, a great flail. That actually seems like it's higher than what I'd normally get. that's pretty much everything. Oh, the shield. Well, not as useful as I thought, but having spiked plates drop here is pretty cool. Is another elixir dexter? Holy cow. My lucky day. Also, I managed to finish up stat grinding on my mage. I think he's level 33 or 34 now. And I did the other route though. I didn't do mushroom runs, I did some shrine runs. And it sort of felt like it took a long time. Well, I guess it did take a fair bit of time, but, well, I got to control what my stats were in each category. So, I don't know why. I found, like, I think 26, like, strength shrines and only, like, 5 dexterity ones. So, you know, when things like that happen, I can go back and say, okay, well, every time I get a shrine that says one can learn from making mistakes, I can sort of correct that unluckiness that I experience. Yeah, that's not a joke. I haven't used, I think, a single, well, I did at the start, but it looks like I really didn't need to use any walls in this quest, so yeah, these stat points are really helping out.
I can't get there from here.
This might be some trouble. I'm just not making some walls on purpose, but kind of seeing how I can do with a hit and run strategy here. Hopefully I can go through, get all of the melee guys that are actually pretty powerful. Which I think I have all the Azure Drakes and the Lashworms. So now it's just ranged enemies. Yeah, a little bit of a hiccup. Takes some damage. There's always a risk of stun lock, but it seems like it was fairly in control. Not too bad.
I have no room.
Actually, I don't think I ever found the triple flail before. Oil of Fortitude, handy.
The town is safe from this foul spawn.
That was record time there. That was, I think, like 15 minutes. That's not bad at all. And that's the time I took to identify pretty much everything too. Let's check what this
Now
triple
where
quell
was
is
this?
like. Okay, 190 dex, that's pretty good. I might have to revisit the base item list for the Hell 2 after I'm done here. I never really thought about it because I just figured, oh well, I'll just find stuff as I find it, but to see what the last chest piece armor is and what the best mace I can hope to find might be.
Good day. How may I serve you?
And hell isn't open up to me yet, but I guess I can start in the caves, there's no issue there. Okay, that looks more like a high-end shield. 196 dex. Okay. Oh, but 147 strength. Wow. I'm surprised that these items are going up that high. Some really good thorns damage, though. It's a really lucky spot to meet this boss at. Narrow corridor, 1 by 1 with no ranged enemies trying to hit me. Yeah, it's pretty good for XP gained gloves, and they can be used early on, which is handy. Cold resist is a bit of a flop, but oh well. .07 kill still, so not terrific. If I find the stairways down, I'm probably just gonna go straight down. Oh yeah, I got like 245 armor class now. It's really making a big difference with Fury. Still 2 monsters in combat. I don't know where that's from. Dang it. I would have got +1 strength, but such as the woes of doing too many mushroom runs. Before I go down, I'm just going to see if I can fight this boss easily. Oh. That's a really nice corner. Not sure what I want to do here. I actually have a good bow now, so I'm gonna see if I can just use it like I would actually use a bow on like a monk or a scout or something. It's actually not quite as good as I, Oh wait, there we go. They were just, there's three of them really close to all dying at once. Okay, that makes more sense. It's a nice little cave here, so.
Now where would I put this?
The speed that I clear these is much quicker too, I'm noticing, so it shouldn't be long now before I hit max level. Probably won't need it. Oh, that's cool. Let me see if I can do that again. Okay, so it looks readable in my hand, but when I put it down, it's not readable. It reverts back to the requirements of this specific character. Interesting. Well, ranged enemies still give me some issue, but well, you can't have it all. At least I'm actually hitting them now.
I can't carry anymore. Now where would I put this?
Oh, that's cool. That has the same graphic as Arctic Cranium, I think, in the Hell one. Oh wait, no. I forget its name. Something to do with plus armor class, iron something maybe. But this is good. Iron Maiden only, 166 dex requirement, 129 strength, 28 armor class, so it looks like it's the next step up. Actually, it might be 2 steps up. It's got 5 more DFE base than this rogue helm. That's pretty good. And I'm 1 strength off from using it, I guess, because I just... oh well. I think every level I get another 10 stat points that I can use, so... probably I'll flood dexterity at the start, and then I'll go to... well, actually, I don't know. Probably just all dexterity. Because shrines and stuff will give me some too. Anyway, that one doesn't have any use. could have used potions, but really didn't think they'd score that kill on me. Yeah, one step too much. Oh well. It should be okay. Now that I have their attention, they should come to me over here.
I have no room. Yeah, ranged enemies like this, I don't even think I could do it the first time through. And the other archer goat boss that I did, I'm pretty sure that I had to like finagle around the whole level for half an hour. I have no room.
DFE is seeming low. I thought it was... Oh, it's the Fury. Okay. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Oh wow, I actually hit one of the archers in the center of the Anvil of Fury quest. Well, even though it's unfortunate for me because I'm getting pelted now, I'm actually pretty happy about that. Probably won't need to worry about my accuracy too much. Man, that is a great feeling to just not have to chase them. Just finish them off with a bow, nice and easy. not even gonna bother taking the amble back to town. There's not really much of a point, I feel like. Oh, spiked full plate. And it dropped. I'm pretty sure that one didn't drop from the boss, so. It could be a sturdy plate. Alright. Yeah, this one. This looks like it's the highest it can be. I think the highest armor class that you can get is 90 AC. That's what I remember for the Iron Maiden. So this is the one. It actually doesn't take max dexterity to wear it, or even max vitality. It just takes a lot more strength, which I guess is going to be substituted from the magic stat, if I had to guess. So that armor piece gives me negative 32 DFE. And it's a lot in comparison to what mine gives. And it has like 47 to 8. It's like 40 more AC. What? I mean, I guess the only downfall is it doesn't have like a second effect, so it doesn't have the fire resist, but I still can't wear it. What? Oh, yeah. I'm just, for some reason, I'm imagining that I have max dexterity. I do not have max dexterity. Well, I'm going to keep that just because I might be able to use it when the time comes. Then I won't need pieces like this, which is, you know, pretty much the exact same thing.
I can't get there from here.
Oh, that's the enemy that's in combat with me. It's like, who's in combat with me? Wow, another spiked full plate. Alright, don't mind if I do. So the AC is worse on this one, but the DFE is actually higher. And the melee damage absorption, well, it would be unnecessary in my case, but it would be very high. Wow. Yeah, I bet you these plates sell for quite a bit.
day. How may I serve you?
Greetings!
Oh yeah, 1,000 gold per piece. That's not bad. Well, I won't bring up stuff in the future. It's kind of unnecessary with the magic find or the gold find. Even at like 300%, I was still getting like
How may I serve
400
you?
to like 500 gold drops in like Purgatory Church. So if I do want gold, I will go on my mage. Well, actually, I'm just going to be clearing out my inventory a little bit here, so let's call it here. I'll catch you guys next time.